I was able to transmit power data from a Assault Bike Pro X to App Ag. So I first of all set up a custom workout I called Assault. I use 500 calories, doing 500 calories as fast as possible as a measure of cardiovascular ability. The splits were automatically set to 100. This is what the final custom activity then looked like. I then scanned for monitors and the assault bike I was in front of was found. At this point one can also select different things such as an ergometer or a she-erg. This is what the table view then looked, and this is what the initial setup of all of these metrics then looked like on the phone. We have total time, drive length, total meters, pace, heart rate, and stroke count. You might wonder why this? Because I first of all had set it up as an ergometer. Not an ergometer, but a rowing machine. I wanted to have this dashboard but recorded on my phone, so I set this dashboard as close as possible. Clicking on these cards, one can then change these metrics. So this was the final setup, total time up here. Then drive length, which I don't have access to because I'm not subscribed, calories, heart rate, which maybe I can in the future transfer from my Garmin to the assault bike, and then the assault bike would set it to this app. Then we also have meters, total meters, kilometers per hour, watts, and rate. Rate in this case would be the cadence. I then try to see the power graphs, but in this app there are no power graphs. So the only detail view I have access to without being subscribed seems to be this. So this was just a test, and so therefore I have the time for the first meters, and this is basically all of it because this was the only split. I also figured maybe I can export an activity file and import it into Garmin. I recently recorded an activity track on a Technogym bike in my gym, and I exported the activity file via email from the Technogym device, and then I imported it manually into Garmin, which now means I also have a duplicate workout because I also tracked it on my watch, but it showed power data and even a power graph as seen here. But in terms of the assault bike, I yet was unable to directly connect my Garmin watch to the assault in a way where it would not use the Garmin Fenix 6S Pro in this case to only read the heart rate data that is sent via the broadcast heart rate feature to the assault bike. But I am searching for a way where instead I can directly transmit via ANT plus HR, the second of two connection modes on the Assault Bike Pro X as seen here, ANT plus HR, and ideally have the power data directly